Hello and welcome to this video. As I mentioned last week, probably another short one because there's a whole heap of stuff we've got to do. For example, Pete is now over there looking at all the paperwork from the solicitor for the selling of our flat. So that's one thing that we've got to do today. We've also received our invitations. As you know from last week, we now need to write all the envelopes and do that. And all sorts of other bits and bobs. So yeah, still very, very busy. I got my job application in this week, so that is one thing ticked off. The flat is now on the market. It came on Thursday after the pictures were taken on Tuesday, so that's all moving along. We've got our first viewings, or at least first viewings that we know of at the moment, for next Saturday. Today will be another day at home, and then tomorrow I'm doing take 2 of the hair and makeup, so I will see if I can take you along for some of that as well. But right now we need to look at this legal paperwork, which I really don't want to do because it makes no sense. What I would like to do is what Mr. Jeff is doing over there. You look very comfortable, Jeff. Aren't you a lucky boy? So, as always, I'll take you along for what I can, but as I did say last week, the stuff we're doing is either too dull for me to film or we can't actually show you at the moment. So, enjoy. Come along. See what we get up to. Jeff's become my legal buddy. You doing the forms for me, Jeff? You going to tick all of them for me? That was really painful. That's just taken 3 hours just to fill in the forms for the solicitors. We haven't even had a chance to look at anything else today. I'm getting a bit frazzled and a bit worked up and a bit angry, so sorry Pete, I'm going to be snappy. So after all the writing for those forms, I now get to write at least like 60 odd envelopes for these invitations. So this is our RSVPs. One of these is day guests, one is night guests, one is envelopes. So that will take us probably another hour. So time to get on with that one. You excited to do this, Pete?
Yeah.
You should have a fresh wrist and fresh hand because you've not had to do anything. So that's the next job. We are much, much later in the day, hence the tired Harry Potter dressing gown, Faye, and you. Although today possibly has been productive, it doesn't feel like it's been productive to me.
Yeah, we've got some big things done.
Well, we haven't done them though.
They're both 90% done.
Right. The invites aren't sent. The stuff for the solicitor isn't sent. And there's a whole heap of things on my list still to be done.
Yep.
That is Saturday. Oh, I never got my gin. You didn't make me a gin.
Do you want gin now?
No, I'm going to bed. I've got to get up at like...
Might help you sleep.
Got to get up at like 7:30, 7:45.
Shot of gin might help you sleep.
No. So yeah, I'm going to bed now, and I will come back to you tomorrow when we are trying again to have this hair and makeup trial. See if it goes ahead this time, or if Pete gets another phone call of me going, bloody person's cancelled on me again. If she does that, I'd be questioning whether to have her at the wedding.
She's cancelled on you twice. You're finding something else.
She's had a deposit though.
No, but yeah, but you'll get that. You just get it back.
Not necessarily.
She's cancelled you twice.
Like the florist says that if we pay a deposit, or when we pay the deposit, we won't get it back if we cancel them. So she's
It'd be worth it
probably
giving
the
it back
same.
without getting a terrible review.
Yeah, but I'm hardly likely to give her a terrible review because I'm too lazy to do it. Not that she knows that, but there'll be one on the internet for the small audience I have on here. So yeah, I will come back to you tomorrow to do that. As I said in the last time I went, and I'll link that video up here so you can watch that if you want to. I probably won't be able to show you a lot, but I will show you what I can. So I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you then. Possibly the last time you'll see Pete's face in this video. So make the most of it.
Lucky you.
The next day.
It's very windy and I don't have a wind muffet on this camera, so let's see how it does in the wind without. But I'm out and about. Oh, as you can see, I made it out of the house on time. I'm walking down to the train. speed that will get me there on time. Ready for this hair and makeup job. I feel less anxious than I did the first time because I know what the journey's like. I've done it. So I don't need to worry about that. And quite frankly, if I'm late, then meh, because I mean she cancelled 15 minutes before last time, so if I'm late, she'll have to cope with it. So yeah, marginally less anxious because of that. But still a bit anxious because obviously this is completely unknown to me and out of my comfort zone. I'm feeling okay. I'm COVID free, I didn't test this morning. This journey does take a long time though. So that's why there is absolutely no one else around me. Because it's like 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. So everyone else, quite rightly, is in bed or at home. And the weather's rubbish because it's pretty cold and windy. And due to rain later, I'm getting a cold hand and a sore arm. And I want to go back to my podcast. So we'll come back to you probably, if the weather's fine and I'm not completely late, at my bush from last time. So I'm back at my plant. Apologies for the road noise and the wind noise. But yeah, so I'm about 20 minutes early like I was last time. So I'm just loitering here as I did last time and hoping that nothing changes. I haven't heard anything from her, so I'm assuming we're good to go. And yeah, just waiting until I can go. It's about 5-10 minute walk from here to her house. Now I'm a bit nervous. I was okay up until I got on the bus, and now I'm a bit nervous. But I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm sure it'll all go well. Yeah, now I need to dig out her email from last time to work out the exact address and how she wants me to get in and all of that kind of stuff. So I will probably now, assuming it's not like last time where she cancels on me, see you after the trial, which sounds like I'm about to go to prison, but hair and makeup trial.
Later.
So I'm done, as you can see by my face. I am stood by a very busy road, so I don't know if you can hear me. But that took a few hours. It's now like 3 o'clock, so we're probably 3 hours in there. Right, I'm home. You're going to be able to hear me now over all of that traffic. It's considerably later. We are at... can't do it that way. We're at 9:15 in the evening on the Sunday. Oh, itchy nose. So we're at 9:15 Sunday evening. And I mean, most of it stayed. The lipstick's obviously gone a bit, but that's to be expected. I have also eaten a dinner of barbecue ribs this evening, so, you know, had to wipe some of the sauce off, which took some of the other stuff off. But I think the rest of it seems to have stayed quite well. Don't know, I don't even know if I've included the clip of me at the bus stop because I know the traffic was really loud, so I don't know whether you would have been able to hear me. But yeah, basically I was at the appointment trial, whatever you want to call it, for quite some time. I didn't come out until about 2:45, went in at 11-ish. And obviously thanks Jeff, obviously we discussed how my hair would be and the makeup and all of that kind of stuff for a little bit, and then we went in and she started with the hair, with the curling of my hair, although it's now all come out because it has got beaten up by the wind and the rain and my hood and stuff on the way home. So hopefully when it comes to the wedding day it'll actually stay in, but it also doesn't look too bad straight like it is now, so if it does fall out, it falls out. But yeah, so we did all of that, and then the makeup part of it was a bit awkward because obviously she's staring intently in my eyes as she's trying to work out whether... Oh, you stop wiggling, Jeff, as she's trying to work out whether everything's even and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it was a good experience, and it's an experience I'm glad I've had. As I said in that previous video that I've already linked, having the trial will obviously make things calmer on the wedding day because I know what to expect and what's coming and all of that kind of stuff. But it doesn't make it any less strange. And when she's asking me certain things, I didn't really know how to answer because I don't really know I've never done it, so there's that. Question, if anybody knows, she's sent me the lipstick that she's used, which is a Bobbi Brown one. Does anyone know of any ways you can get that discounted anywhere? Because I'm a cheapskate and it will probably be useful to have it, but I'm not sure I'm willing to pay the 25 quid or whatever it is just for a lipstick. I haven't even looked at the price of the lip pencil. The rest of it obviously will stay, but the lipstick is the bit that's going to come off when I eat and drink and all of that kind of stuff. So if anyone knows where I can find some Bobbi Brown products at a discounted price, please let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to find out and do that. Thank you much in advance. Yeah, so I'll add some photos in now of what the back of my head looked like at the time and my face at the time, seeing as you're seeing it several hours later, and as I say, the weather's really quite pants today. We made it in the end, we did it in the end, that's all sorted now. We've come back, or I've come back, and we actually watched a documentary on iPlayer about stalking, which was pretty interesting. It's a Stacey Dooley one, I quite often like her documentaries, and just about, she spoke to both victims of stalking and stalkers, so it was quite interesting to see that and learn a bit more of that. We also watched that Tinder swindler this week, which was really interesting as well, which is not a stalker, but it's still about dating and all of that kind of stuff, and a lot of stalking is done by ex-partners, so that's where the link came in my brain. So I would recommend both if you're into that kind of thing. Once again, it's probably been a short video, but I am going to end this one here. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you fancy it, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!